everybody. Welcome. My name is Marianne, and I am speaking to you from a most magical place. I'm seated right at the feet of Roan Mountain, known in the Cherokee language as Gehala, which means beloved woman, and right behind me is Mount Mitchell, which is a very strong center of the electromagnetic vortex of this area in western North Carolina. And you can see the standing tall ones, and here we are on the threshold of spring, right between Imbolc and spring equinox. So we're in the time of the northeast, this time of before the beginning, and this time of preparing for initiation into a new cycle. And I'm here to share with you something that's really alive for me right now. It's actually really lighting me up, and it's a new journey that I'm offering called Wheel Walkers, and it's a year-long experience of working with cycles and seasons and ceremony. And we'll be working with the Celtic as well as Cherokee lineage that I have personally been walking with for over a decade. The Cherokee medicine wheel has informed me and been working with me for about 10 years. And the Celtic tradition, the Wheel of the Year, has been about since I was 13. So I was self-initiated into that particular way of being at 13 years old. So I've been sitting with for a number of years these particular teachings and invitations, and it's become really inspired over the last couple of weeks to just birth this experience and allow others to join me for a Wheel of the Year. We'll be working with all kinds of various attunements within this particular cosmology in order to awaken and enliven our own personal cosmology so we can discover and experience our divine birthright of who we are as oriented by the sun, the moon, Mother Earth, and the stars. In this experience of orienting to the natural cycles and rhythms, I deeply believe that our own personal medicine becomes alive and begins to be even more embodied as us in a really visceral, real, and conscious way. So we're working with esoteric energies and applying them pragmatically to the days and the weeks and the months of our life experience. I feel that during this time, it's a bit of an imperative to align with that which is beyond the phenomenal, these natural cycles and seasons that which all of our ancestors lived by, no matter what lineage, where we're from, what race, what we've incarnated into. It's a natural ancestral rhythm that is alive in us, and we get to allow it to awaken a little bit more. So we'll be working with the cardinal directions as well as the cross-quarter seasons, and we're working in particular with the solar rhythms of the day, as well as the solar rhythm of the year and the 8 lunar rhythms of the month. So we're working in these concentric circles to align and attune and orient and to catalyze our life experience in a way that is already a part of our DNA. Each cross quarter, so every 6 weeks, we'll be attuning to a different seasonal experience, the ancestral art of that particular space of the year, rites of passage, ritual and ceremony, plant medicine, food medicine, recipes, herbs, as well as working with the elements and working with the information from the 8 lunar cycles of each month. So I'm very, very excited and wanted to just speak to a little bit visually, and you can see included in this document is all of sort of the written outline of the structure of this experience. I feel like this is very much being with the skeleton of an organic way of being and you and your own personal experience. And as we share in community, common unity together, we'll begin to add the flesh and the life force to help this come alive for you as your life. I wish you great blessings on this day. I look forward to being with you. If you have any questions, please reach out, and I'll be sharing more as the days unfold because we will be starting very soon in this time of the Northeast, the time before the beginning. Peace and blessings.